Hey, what's up guys? JT Skinner, Skinner Speed and Performance. We're here at SSP Adventures. This is volume 2 of the RZR Seat install. Last time we left off, I had I was welding up the tabs for the frames and getting them bolted in, getting them lined up, getting everything good to go. The frames are welded up, well, driver's side. I still got to do passenger side. In this episode though, I'm going to go a little bit more in depth. I'm going to show you all the brackets that are necessary to do it the way that I'm doing it. I'm also going to make up the tabs for the harnesses, and I'm going to show you exactly what I used for that, the process to go through to like clean them up, make them look good, and then we're going to show you the finished product too. I'm also going to go into lowering your seat mounts because I haven't done the passenger side of the machine yet. So when I do the passenger side of the machine yet, I'm going to shoot some footage and hopefully give you an idea of what all is involved in doing that. If you don't have a grinder or cutoff tool and a welder, this isn't the project for you, but it is a really great mod for somebody that does have that or is really good with their hands, or even as a buddy that's good at metal fab or even just dabbles in it somewhat. As long as you can lay down a good weld and you got a good eye and you can grind some stuff down evenly, it's fairly simple to do, and it's worth like the roughly 3/4 of an inch drop you get out of the frame. So check it out. I'll show you what I got going on, and we'll go from there. All right. So guys, here is the stack of brackets that's necessary to modify the RZR frame to fit in the Terex. These are all the brackets that are going to go on the passenger side seat frame. Obviously, I showed you the driver side seat frame already welded up, but I wanted to show you like everything off the machine. So these guys right here, the angle iron, 1/8 inch thick. These are going to be the harness tabs. Now, they're already drilled to match the hardware that comes with these harnesses. Now, I use the UTVMA harnesses. They weren't my first choice, but I got such a killer deal I couldn't say no. So, we got these guys here. They're going to get welded to the side of the frame. I used angle iron specifically because they're a lot stronger than putting a flat tab on. I was going to put a shock tab on, but I wanted something that I could weld all the way around. That way, in case of an accident, I'm a big dude, you know. I don't want to rip any of this metal apart if I happen to stop a little bit faster than I want to by hitting an object. So these are going to go on either side of the base. You'll see that in a little bit. You saw these in the first video. These are the 2x2.5 rear tabs that are getting welded on, so I can mount the frames to the factory Terex frame itself. And that's the other side, obviously. And then this is the front. That's the front brace slash tab slash bracket, whatever you want to call it. That actually gets notched into the frame just like the rear ones do, but this one goes all the way across, gets welded on both sides, and actually provides some structural support to the front of the RZR seat too. Alright guys, this is the seat frame. We got it all welded up. Everything's together. We just got it laid in there because we're going to actually go put the cushions on in a second. I just wanted to show you guys how everything's set up. So you can actually see the rear tabs. Get that one, that one. Obviously, we know they're adjustable from the originals. But these upper tabs here, these are the ones for the harnesses. So these are the ones that are already welded on. They're raised so you can fit the hardware in there without anything rubbing, making contact. And they sit just below the seat frame, and they're not going, or the seat cushion, and they're not going to make any contact with that either, because the RZR seats actually have a little rail under the cushion. The plastic sits it up a little bit higher, and it is really cold out here. But yeah, so we're gonna take this back inside, put the cushions on, and I've already done the pass-through on this seat back, and we're gonna throw it together and show you the final product. Well, y'all, here we are. I got the driver's seat all finished up. Everything's buttoned up, welded in. Obviously not welded to the machine, but tabs all welded in. Did the pass-throughs in the seat back. Removed the RZR logo because it ain't a RZR. I don't want this thing to catch fire. UTVMA harness installed. We did the wrap in the back. It's not completely wrapped. I got one more pass to make. The only reason it's like that is so I can adjust it and it doesn't go anywhere. You can see the brackets are right there. The bolts are really accessible, so when you have to do your oil changes, you just pop out the bolts, flip it up out of the way. There's your other bolts back there. I mean, It's not like it's under the cushion or anything, so you know, you don't have any issues with that. The harness tabs I kind of screwed up on, and I'm a big enough man to admit when I'm wrong. But you can actually see how that is set up right now. Kind of. It's actually the tabs are in, but I ended up having to weld the bolts in because they didn't clear the bottom of the cushion. So I will be revising that for the passenger side, even though it's ultra off the wall strong. So yeah, I mean, everything's good. This thing is hella comfortable now, and I absolutely love the way it turned out. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know, and just remember, try to hit like and subscribe, and you know, follow along for more updates on this build.